The night was heavy with darkness as I drove alone along the winding, deserted road. The only company I had was the rhythmic thumping of my tires against the pavement and the distant hum of the engine. A full moon hung low in the sky, casting eerie, elongated shadows on the asphalt. I had always been cautious about night drives, a bit wary of the unknown that lurked beyond the reach of my headlights. Tonight, my unease was heightened by the lack of any other vehicles on the road, leaving me feeling isolated in the heart of the forest. As the minutes passed, a sense of isolation settled over me like a heavy fog. My grip on the steering wheel tightened, knuckles turning white, as if holding on for dear life. Thoughts of ghost stories I'd heard as a child began to creep into my mind, and I chastised myself for letting my imagination run wild. But then, something unusual caught my eye in the rearview mirror. A faint, flickering light appeared in the distance, growing steadily closer with each passing second. My heart quickened, and I glanced at the fuel gauge, praying it wasn't my imagination playing tricks on me. The flickering light drew closer, and I soon realized it was the dim glow of an antique lantern. My breath caught in my throat as the light revealed a figure, a woman in a flowing white dress standing at the edge of the road. I hit the brakes, my car coming to a sudden halt. The woman's ethereal form remained still, her long hair dancing in the breeze. I couldn't tear my eyes away from her, a strange mix of fear and fascination washing over me. Without warning, she began to glide across the road toward my car, her movements graceful yet unnatural. Panic surged through me, and I fumbled for my phone to dial 911, but the screen remained blank, devoid of signal. The woman drew nearer, her face illuminated by the lantern's faint glow. Her eyes were empty, hollow sockets that seemed to bore into my very soul. She raised a spectral hand and pointed a bony finger at me. "Help," she whispered, her voice a mournful wail that sent shivers down my spine. Before I could react, she vanished into thin air, leaving only the fading echo of her voice behind. Trembling, I slammed my foot on the gas pedal and sped away, my heart racing faster than the engine. I didn't stop until I reached the safety of my destination, where I recounted my ghostly encounter to anyone who would listen. To this day, I can't explain what I saw that night, but I'll never forget the haunted figure on that desolate road. A chilling reminder that sometimes the darkest stories are the ones that become all too real.